I broke up with my then BF 3 months ago because I thought he had stolen $846 from me. I just found the money. I can't say this on my main account and I need to write this out, but oh my god, I fucked up. I fucked up badly. I just found the money. It was in the chest of drawers I put it in, but the drawer I put it in had a small opening in the back. I didn't know it was there and the envelope of money fell down there. I would never have discovered it, but the drawers broke, so I was taking the chest apart and there was the envelope. It's the same envelope because it has my handwriting on it and the receipt from the bank. I have to apologize, but this is going to be so bad. I told my friends and family about this, about how I suspected that he had stolen from me since he was the only one in my house that day. No one else had a key and I haven't left that room or my house with the money. God, he lost mutual friends because of me. I ended a 2-year relationship over this. I just didn't believe him when he said he didn't take it. I hurt him for no reason and then I blocked him. An apology won't be enough. I'm going to contact him tomorrow and then I'll tell everyone else. Relevant comments. After you apologize to him, you need to make sure you tell everyone. I doubt he will want to speak to anyone who didn't believe him, but they still should know the truth. You have to defend him as loud as you slandered him. Update. I'm meeting up with him tomorrow. A little after my first post, I logged off and messaged him on social media. He read it within minutes and messaged me back. We have to meet in person to talk about this. He didn't want to discuss it further online and tomorrow is the only day we are both available to meet. I do want to say that anything that I post here isn't an attempt to get sympathy or justify what I did. I'm aware what I did is wrong. I'm also not trying to get back with my ex or be in his life in any way. All I'm trying to do is apologize. The reason I made this second post versus doing an edit on the first one is because I don't know if edits are allowed and I don't want the first post to be removed. Obviously I can't undo what I did, but maybe someone who is about to do a rash decision might read it and realize how one decision can really mess up someone's life and to maybe think about it before they do it. When I made my post and realized it was getting popular, I thought about deleting it and I almost did multiple times. There's nothing like having thousands of people tell you how wrong you were to really drive home the fact that you fucked up in a major way. After messaging my ex, I then went and talked to everyone I told in person, which was my immediate family, and our 2 mutual friends. When I broke up with my ex, I only told my family and those 2 friends that I couldn't find my money and thought he had taken it. My family and those 2 friends were shocked but believed me. After messaging my ex, I told everyone the truth that I found the money and they were all stunned. My dad was really disappointed because though I never discussed it, he thought I had concrete proof for ending it. One of my friends was livid and went straight to apologize. The other friend's reaction was unexpected and she just said okay and said she wasn't planning to message him. In addition to those people, I have told the guy I'm dating, and the new friends I have made just so everything is clear. I asked my family and 2 friends, is there anyone else you told so I can clear things up? My mom had told a few family members and I called them and told them what happened. They live out of the country and would never meet him. They also didn't really remember, but the general viewpoint I got from all of them was that I had to be careful with what I said because it could hurt someone. I then asked the 2 friends, one who said they had told her BF and the other one said no one. The one with the BF, who wasn't planning to message my ex, forbid me from talking to her BF and so it ended there. What I have done is told my family and 2 friends to give my number out if they remember the people they told and if that person wants clarification from me. I don't care who it is, they can call me and I will clear it up. I thought about making a public apology online, but I can't really do that now because this situation is too specific. I also really don't want random internet people knowing who I am, especially because of the messages I have gotten privately. Just a quick comment about these private messages. I appreciate the messages I have gotten from people who have been affected by rash decisions/lies from others or people who have done what I did and how it affected the other person's life. It has made me realize how badly I could have ruined my ex's life and I still don't know the extent to which I did, though I told a few people. However, there are the other messages, the ones where people are hateful, angry, racist. I never said what race I was or misogynistic, never said what gender I am, and some of you really hate women. I just want to say, the person who hurt you, I'm not her/him/them. Okay, I'm sorry that happened to you, but saying hateful things to me isn't going to help you in any way and isn't going to stop you from feeling the way you feel. Going a step further and wishing that I'm tortured, raped or murdered is even worse. So maybe work on that, and I realize that's ironic coming from me, but when you go to these extremes, you're even more screwed up than I am. It's only been 2 days, but that's basically it. This is probably going to be a long process for me, but yeah, these are the consequences. So I'm doing what I can. Yes, I am aware that this doesn't fix what I did. I am aware that nothing I can do will fix it, but I have to at least try to make amends. Relevant comments. Glad to see that you're taking massive accountability of your mistake. Hope there is another update after you've talked with your ex, but wishing you the best of luck in cleaning up this mess. Update 2. So I met with my ex and it didn't go great. We met at a park and I can't even describe what happened. He went through several emotions, from not wanting to see me again, to wanting me to explain, to yelling, to waking back and forth, and finally to wanting to try things again. I think the saddest part is he just started crying. Seeing him go through this just hit home how badly I messed up badly, and I'm only now seeing the full extent of what I did through his eyes. He wants to be my friend. Don't ask me why he wants to be friends with me. Don't ask, I don't know why, and I'm against that. I'm not a good person to romantic partners again, not trying to martyr myself, but he is insistent. He says that being his friend will help him heal, so I will try. I could have effed up his life majorly, and I don't know emotionally/mentally how much I ruined him, so I'm going to try to help him the best I can. Yeah, I'm aware I'm the asshole, but I'm trying. I know nothing will fix this, but I'm willing to try to help him since all of this is my fault. In the past week, this being friends might work out. Also, I put so little about what we talked about because that's what he's comfortable sharing. He also knows about these posts. These are a few questions I'm also answering just based on the endless questions I have been receiving. Again, anything I put on here isn't a justification of my behavior. I'm not excusing what I did. I am taking full responsibility for everything that's happened. Why did you not remove the drawers to look for the money? I did remove the drawers to look for the money. The money fell through the drawer and into a hole in the chest. There were all new bills, so it was a pretty flat and thin envelope. When I removed the drawers, I didn't see the thin hole. When my chest broke, I was going to send it to the landfill. My landlord told me, if I broke it up into pieces, he would get rid of it for me. Only when I broke the chest into tiny pieces did I find the money inside the inner portion. If I had just got rid of the broken chest even without the drawers, would have never have found the money, and I would still to this day believe my ex took it. Why did you have $846? I closed an old bank account I didn't use, and I removed the rest of the money and planned to go to my bank in the morning to deposit the money. Did you look for the money at all? I did. I looked for the money for 2 weeks. I went room by room and basically deep cleaned my apartment looking for it. I moved the drawers, the chest, and still didn't find the money. Why did you think your BF took it? I have cameras covering my driveway and my living room. Once I deep cleaned my apartment looking for the money, I went to the camera footage. This footage showed me getting out of the car with the envelope of money, walking into my house, and then walking into my bedroom. I heard myself tell my BF where I was putting the money, so the next day, I went to look for it and it was gone. Thinking I would find it and then never finding it in the next 2 weeks just made me suspicious. My ex was the only one in my house those 2 weeks, and he was the only one who saw me walk into my bedroom and put the money away. I convinced myself that he had taken it because he was the only one with me. The video footage, in my head, was the proof I needed because I saw myself walking into the house with the cash and him being the only one with me and then the cash disappearing. Why is $846 enough for you to end a relationship? You genuinely believed he had stolen from me, and I just thought, why would I want to be with a thief? I did ask him if he had taken it, but he said no. I didn't believe him, and I eventually broke up with him because of it. Who did you tell? I told my 2 best friends the full details and told my family that we just weren't together anymore. I didn't go on social media or reach out to his family, friends, or acquaintances. Why did your mutual friends stop being friends with him? The mutual friends we had were my 2 best friends, and we've been friends since we were like 4. They became his friends because one worked in his field and another shared the same hobby as him. When I dumped him due to my suspicions, they chose to believe me and drop him. Why did your friend forbid you from taking to her BF? She was embarrassed. I didn't know this, but she vehemently defended me to her BF, who said I essentially had no proof that my ex actually took the money. In the moment, she just reacted and didn't want to be wrong. I take the blame for that because she just believed me as her best friend. I have since talked to her BF and cleared up everything. She has also apologized to my ex. How are you in a relationship months after your breakup? I'm not in a relationship. I have gone on 4 dates in the past month before I found the money with this new guy, and we're not exclusive. I didn't realize dating meant relationships, so my bad. I did, however, give the new guy a rundown of what I did, and he's fine to wait for me to clear things up. Edit. Please stop messaging me privately about why he wants to be friends with me. I don't know, he said that we have to try being friends. He's insistent on it. I have told him this is a bad idea. He doesn't think so. I also offered him the money already and he said no. I offered to clear things up with his friends and they knew nothing about it. I also didn't go on these dates with the new guy this past month. It was the month before I found the money, the month before my first post. Yes, I'm aware that's still quick after a 2-year relationship, since that's only 2 months. I also haven't seen the new guy since then, about a month, at all, except for a phone call telling him what happened. We're not in a relationship or exclusive. For all I know, he's probably dating other people. I'm not trying to get back with my ex at all in any way. Even I know that trying to get back with an ex, after what I did, is horrible, and it wouldn't be an apology. It would be me trying to go back to the way things were before I fucked up. I'm not trying to be in his life at all, but he won't budge on his decision. Again, nothing is a justification for what I've done, even though PPL are going to insist that it somehow is. This was also be my last update about this, and I'm logging off this account. I will continue to live my life while trying within reason to make amends. But thanks for the different perspectives and advice. Bye. Relevant comments. He wants to try what again? It sounds like you have moved on. The worst thing you could do at this point is to lead the poor guy on. Another user replies. I don't know what the F is going on in his head. I think the reason he wants some relationship is because he's lonely, and a friend shop with POSOP is enough for him. Remember, he went through shit ton of emotions in a short period of time. Or if he's vindictive, he's planning on stealing from OP because who's gonna believe OP now after the F up last time? You are already dating someone right after the shitstorm you caused. Regardless of the events, you clearly did not value your ex that much. Another user replies. Yup. Didn't want to take X for his word, instantly went to badmouth him to mutual friends. I don't want to comment on the moving on thing, because if OP is the person to break up with her ex on day one, and go on dates the next week or month, I'm not gonna judge her on that, but she should have had the balls to let the ex go. She already destroyed him, now keeping him close is only gonna hurt them both. While OP may deserve it, the ex certainly does not. Another comment. Wow, you're dating already? Yet, your ex obviously isn't and is having a hard time getting over his feelings for you and the betrayal. Is it possible your love cooled off for him much earlier, then this incident happening gave you the courage to finally break up with him? After all, you were convinced he took it after he swore he didn't. Something doesn't sit right with you dating so quickly after this breakup. Maybe because it doesn't feel like you're as remorseful. I'm not sure. But please, don't enter a friendship. He is grieving still and is desperate to rid of his turmoil. Who knows if he will have resentments later on down the line for what you did. It really does seem best to end contact for good.